live life like that, money, sex, weed. You wanna live like that, get your money, sex, weed. Some live life like that, money, sex, weed. You wanna live like that, get your money, sex, weed. I want a lot of shit, Versace, that Gucci, that Prada shit. Okay. And if it's too much, putting everything in the closet shit. King Infamous TV, y'all already know who y'all rocking with. It's me, King Infamous. Salute to all y'all kings and queens out there. If you're new to this platform, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the content, get in the comments and let me know what you think about this one. So, y'all see the title on this one, right? I mean, it's really bad for the diddler, right? The title is Justin Bieber Victimized by Diddy, and you know, it was with Usher's help, in my opinion. Usher basically, you know, coerced Justin, you know, into basically hooking up with Bad Boy. And it wasn't a good idea, in my opinion, because he is a victim. Let's be clear. He's definitely a victim, and that ain't good because, you know, it's a lot of victims that haven't came out yet, and I think that he's gonna be one of them. So with this video, I wanted to show y'all, you know, some exclusive, basically something that just popped up in these YouTube streets. So you know, I mean, it's very dark already for, you know, the diddler already. It's a lot of alleged victims out there. In my opinion, majority of them is telling the truth. Some of them, I mean, I don't know. But if you ask me, it is a lot of them. Now, y'all know that when Justin Bieber first came in, he was pretty young. You know, he was a young boy coming in the game and everything. And Usher was the one to present him to Diddy. And now, I don't know if y'all remember that Bieber did actually end up going to some like Diddy's flavor camp or something like that, right?
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, you know, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know
Now,
what I mean?
he did end up going to the flavor camp, and basically, you know, in my opinion, that was when he was coerced to do things that he didn't want to do. And I mean, let's be clear now, y'all. He definitely has his own choices, but at the age that he was, you know, he was a young boy. He was only like 15 or 16 or something like that, and he was with a grown man. Now, I mean, we know everybody have parents, but where was his parents at? We don't know. Now, y'all gonna see here that, you know, he was coerced by Usher, and Usher definitely was the one to bring him to the diddler, and who knows what they was doing at those parties. But with this video, y'all will see. So without further ado, y'all already know what time it is. Let's
become friends in a strange way.
I still love Justin to this day.
And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff.
Puffy probably doesn't remember this.
I happen to know Diddy. Boys.
Rihanna, did you attend any of P Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-offs?
Look.
Put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way.
This individual, who was 9 years old at the time, was allegedly by Sean Combs.
Everything ain't for everybody.
We're gonna go through the Justin Bieber and Diddy tape at the freak-off party, and why is it just now being leaked?
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry has finally been revealed to the world.
Diddy going after and manipulating young boys has been a secret for a long time, and now it's being exposed to the world.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
Now the FBI has been trying to get proof of Diddy with young boys since 2011 because they actually questioned one of his associates, Jimmy Henchman, after he got arrested and said, give us information on Diddy and we'll lower your charges. And they asked him on court record whether he knew anything about Diddy having improper relationships with underage boys. Now, why do you think they would be asking that in 2011 about Diddy? And who do you think they were referring to? Usher, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber?
Heard that there were a lot of parties, there was a lot of filming going on. Is that what you're hearing?
So the individuals who contacted me purported to have 3 different tapes with 3 different celebrities, including Diddy, and then a 4th celebrity without Diddy, but in a compromising situation with someone.
Now, I hate that I'm gonna have to say this, but on this tape, it is Justin Bieber. And I'm a fan of his, and it's just disgusting that Diddy took advantage of him, manipulated him, and used him in this way, where most likely he was and wasn't even aware of what was happening.
What's going on with you guys? Are you working together?
I'm not. I think that we've become friends in a strange way.
This only proves that Diddy is pure evil and he should rot in a cell for this. So let's break it down and why I know it's Justin.
The person who has the tape really doesn't want to shop it around. They really want to help give it to wanted to directly sell it to that person, but it seems as if they are going elsewhere.
As you know who it is, and as we're moving through this story, and it's starting to really feel like it's unraveling, and you feel bad for the person, and we don't even know who it is.
I really do feel bad.
Now, the New York Post actually reached out to people associated in the circle of this A-lister that they won't specify who's in the video with Diddy. And these are the things they had to say about how the A-lister is feeling. It's triggering. It feels like a betrayal and a violation, and it's causing a lot of issues. It brings up some really disturbing and bad memories. He feels like he was victimized years ago and is now being victimized yet again. If this footage gets out, it will follow him for life and be on the internet forever. The footage has been seen by the lawyer, and it shows to have a younger male with Diddy clear as day on the video, and she saw it on FaceTime.
And I ended up saying, well, let's FaceTime and then you can show me. And in those couple of stills that they showed me was Mr. Combs and another very shocking, I would imagine, very jarring for a lot of people, individuals in a very graphic nature.
Interesting, the person close to the celebrity said that he's trying to ignore the chatter and all he can do is pray, confirming it is a guy. And we know that Justin Bieber has been fully pushing his faith for the last few years, trying to recover from all the bad choices, decisions, and everything that happened to him. And he does emphasize church and God a lot.
So one of the phone calls was to another client that I have, who I know to have been a friend of the individual who they wanted to sell the tape to, and was very close to that individual around the time the tape would have been made.
Now, she's saying she spoke to someone that used to be close to the celebrity back when the tape was made, and considering the fact that she doesn't know if the person was underage or not, we could say that because the camera was so clear, she could tell who it was. This had to have been filmed within the last 10 years. Justin Bieber would have been 10 years ago, and the best friend that he had at the time was somebody who did get in trouble with the law a lot, so would need a lawyer, and that was a little twist.
You mentioned Justin Bieber. You know, there's been a lot going on.
Yeah, it's definitely true, and I was there the whole way. I still love Justin to this day. But his team had their knee metaphorically on my neck for years, just so they could keep one side clean. Told Justin them they could put that on me in his early career, because if they would have put weed charges on Justin in his early career, it would have been bad on him. So I got a call one day saying, "Twist, do you really love this kid?" I said, "Yes." said, cool, if you love him, then we're going to take the heat from him because you can come off a little weed charge. You're associated with Lil Wayne, you're a rapper.
So that does add up, and now it makes sense why the lawyer also would come out at this time since Diddy got denied bail, and she felt safe to come out because she was worried about the other person on the tape.
And part of the reason why I made this statement Friday was I'm very concerned about the other person in the video. I was threatened by Mr. Combs previously. My life was in danger.
Now this is consistent with how Diddy uses force to get things done. Back to Justin Bieber, someone close to him actually did respond when it comes to Diddy and how Justin feels. They told Yahoo the last thing Justin wants to do is relive or even discuss his complicated friendship with Diddy. They go on to say that he's finally breaking his silence to his close friends about this nightmare experience and the private hell that it caused him. I believe Diddy held this tape over Justin's head, and that's why he was forced to be cool with Diddy in public. But you know Diddy knows something is up because the last time they saw each other was like 4 years ago, and he was searching him for a wire to see if he was recording Diddy. Now on the flip side, this could be a tactic by Diddy to scare the celebrities that are willing to talk out against him. See, these tapes might not ever be released, but they're being used to scare the celebrities into staying quiet. Remember, she said they had multiple tapes. So this is getting out very quickly for people to know, and could be that Diddy set this up on purpose. Justin probably doesn't know he even did any of this. He probably took some Ciroc from Diddy and woke up the next morning not understanding anything.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not. Something, everything ain't for everybody.
Diddy's thirst for power is disgusting to see what he will do to people to embarrass them so he could feel better about himself. But what I didn't know that Diddy would bring in young boys and others to audition, and people would do whatever he asked thinking that it would give them a career or make them famous. Who participated with him in these tapes and who brought him to Diddy? And I hate to bring it all full circle, but that's Usher.
I ain't mean to stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, Island Def Jam recording artist, Justin Bieber's getting ready to go down.
I'm such a fan of both of these guys, but things have not been going right, with Justin Bieber declining Usher's invite to perform on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for him at the Super Bowl.
You know what? They did work out with Justin. You know, I think that it might have been the fact that he was just wanting to tell a different story right now, and I understand that.
But Justin was seen performing in Italy, so it's not like he's scared of getting back on stage.
But we did have a brief conversation, and you know, we're gonna do something else in the future.
Now that did seem like an odd answer. I don't exactly know why they wouldn't be close unless there's something wrong. And Justin did post something on social media that he took down later a lot of people didn't see, where in fact it kind of mentioned that Usher betrayed him.
This post was directed to Usher, and it says here, "Don't stop fighting, the battle has already won. Fight for what you love, who you love. Don't let fear and anxiety win. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. I haven't believed the truth about myself. I haven't believed I'm loved. I haven't believed I'm forgiven. It's a hard thing for me to wrap my head around. I hang my head in shame. I wallow in sadness about the people who have betrayed me. Jesus has given me freedom, and the pursuit of getting to know his character is never ending."
The music industry wasn't really signing a lot of new acts.
Yeah.
You picked up on Justin Bieber. What did you see in him?
Our influence, right, as executives, give us the opportunity to offer perspective that is based off of our own trial and error.
And this is what Justin Bieber said right after Usher gave this interview. So Justin said, "I've been looking, seeking trial and error as most of us do. I am now focused on repairing some deep-rooted issues that I have, as most of us have, so I don't fall apart."
Now it could seem like Justin kind of hasn't forgiven Usher for what he put him through, maybe unknowingly. We don't know if they were both used and manipulated by Diddy. But what's clear is that Usher and Bieber don't actually talk all the time. Even when he's asked about it, it seems like he has an awkward response.
Because you did discover Justin Bieber, so you did see something.
Yeah, well, not just by myself. There was a host of people. You know, they say success has a million fathers, and an orphan, you know that.
Do you talk to him often?
Well, we talk as much as possible. possible. I mean, me and Scooter, we stay in contact, and obviously, when I can be of help, I do so. You go through something to get to something in life.
I don't want to believe it's Justin on the tape, but we have seen many pictures of Diddy and Justin out, and I don't see a scenario where he did not give Justin a laced drink. Allegedly, that's what he would do. I'm just hoping Diddy didn't pass on a disease to Justin, because he was sued for giving a man herpes. And then Usher was also sued for giving a man herpes.
Documents have been filed in the Usher genital herpes lawsuit. The male accuser has alleged the circumstances surrounding what he says is exposure to genital herpes by Usher. He says it happened at a Koreatown spa in Los Angeles where the two had some kind of sexual contact.
And says that Usher is refusing to take a herpes test.
You know, Usher, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Apparently, this man is saying that he had sex with Usher in a spa in Koreatown, downtown LA. Usher, if you don't have herpes, then why haven't you just put all these rumors to rest?
The only thing that scares me is that Justin hasn't come out and just posted a story on Instagram or something saying, there's too many lies out there, everything's cap, I have nothing to do with this. Like, he's just been dead radio silent with the Diddy situation from head to toe. I do believe that when you're young and upcoming, Diddy's showing you all these girls in front of you and he's getting you hyped up, excited, like, yo man, come on, let's hook up with girls. Here, take this drink. One thing comes after another, and then you end up in a situation where you just thought it was like, oh, we're talking to girls, and something else is going on. Next thing you know, you got a man touching you and you're not even really consciously there to understand what's happening, on top of the fact that any of these girls could have something, and then Diddy is making multiple men go through the same women, so it's easy to pass something along that way as well. And also, don't forget, everything in this video is just alleged, rumors, and gossip.
So yeah, y'all see it right there. It's dark for the diddler. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Lavish Gang in full effect. Salute to all the uncompromised ones out there. And y'all know it's all praises and glory is due to the Most High God. I appreciate everybody that was in attendance. All right? Salute.